What is up, guys? My name is Sparky Midori, otherwise known as the Prince of Darkus, and in the last unboxing video specifically I did, you saw me unbox the Aquos Pegatrix starter pack. I got that specifically because of the Tritonium it comes with, Aulus Fangzor, and Pegatrix, because those are all Bakugan I just wanted. But in this case that I have here, if you remember in that video, I showed two different boxes. This is the other batch of Bakugan I bought that I'm going to be opening now. You already see by the thumbnail and the title of the video, it is the Serpentes Ultra Starter Pack. I wanted to do this one next because it has a Bakugan that I don't have yet, and that's a Serpentes. I already have all the Pegatrixes except for Darkus, which I still need to get, and I already have a Darkus Hydorus. I think that's the only Hydorus I have. Oh, and Diamond, but that's besides the point. So let's actually get into this pack. I know it's in stored, so not that big of a deal. So let's open. Okay, first things first. I'm sorry I had to get rid of the Bakugan board I had. For some reason, that board was the reason my phone camera kept making those funny line things on screen, because it kept trying to focus on all the different line patterns on the board. That's what I think anyway, because I focused this camera now on just this plain black table again, and it seems to be working fine. But all the other times I've had to struggle with that board in getting it to record without the lines. Oh my gosh, got that ripped perfectly. Okay, so first off, the character cards, of course. We have Aulus Hydorus, 400B, 5 damage, decent, double helix. Got 3 of those because international release. Ventus Pegatrix, core, 300B, plus 200 if you get a magic shield, and 4 damage. The cores it uses is magic shield and regular shield. I really like this Bakugan. I just need the Evo card for it. And the Bakugan that is like this whole selling point of this thing, but is the worst out of the batch, is Serpentes Ultra. It has a magic shield and a green fist, but it's only got 100B and 5 damage with 2 frost strike. I don't know, man, I don't really like it. I got the Evo cards for it, so I might as well use it. So let's see, we got Counter Aggression, stops any Chaos or Pyrus Bakugan for 1 cost. Not that bad, actually. Piercing Scream, I already know this card's name, so ignore that. Oh, that is the English one. Anyway, it's for 2 cost minus 400. I thought this was a different language one. And we also get Ice Barrier plus 400 for 2 cost. Okay, some average cards, not the best, but average. But you know what? Hopefully the Bakugan here can help make up for that. Just look at that boy. It's a shame he's only 100 because he looks cool. Supposed to be a snake with wings. He's super shiny on camera though. Okay, the Bakugan are out. But now, let's see what cores we get with this box. We get a Green Fist, plus 100 B and plus 3 attack if you're Aquos or Ventus. Shield, plus 50 plus 1. Magic Shield, plus 500. Magic Shield, plus 650. Helix, minus 100, plus 4. Helix, plus 600, minus 3. Okay, got some pretty decent cores, except for the shield core, the normal shield core, which I think was pretty average. But hey, let's line these up and see how these Bakugan roll out. First up, Ventus Pegatrix. Okay, first off the bat, I am in love with the lines go away. See, I think this is my phone had too much to focus on. But first thing off the bat, I love the color scheme for this thing. Okay, I can't even bother with the lines anymore. Okay, so honestly, I love Ventus Pegatrix and its design. I have all the Pegatrix except for Darkus, which I plan to get soon. But so far, the only way I can find it is in a Chaos and Elias Ultra 3-pack, which I don't really need, but if need be, I'll get it. Next up, Aulus Hydorus. You know, every time I get an Aulus Bakugan, it shocks me how good the black sticks out despite how little there is compared to the gold and the silver. And I love it. I really do. Hydrus Core, I think, is one of my more favorite early on designs. That and Pegatrix. Pegatrix, definitely one of my favorites, but I think I'm kind of just favoring Hydrus because my, sorry, I'm going to ignore the lines. My first Bakugan starter deck was the Gargonoid Ultra Aquos starter deck, which had a Darkus Hydrus core in there, and that Bakugan was actually really good for me in the early game. Lastly, I need to learn how to close Serpentines, and I don't personally like to guess it and leave it to chance. I like to actually look at the instructions because I don't want to end up possibly breaking my Bakugan 5 minutes after I've opened it. Ooh, I just noticed before I rolled him, he's got a nice path, but then he's got this gap out of nowhere. I don't know if that's normal or not, but hey. Hey, that worked. Okay, so my final review on this pack here. Serpentines Ultra, as the selling point for this pack, not worth it, not in the slightest. Aurelus Hydrus, I mean, his Evo card is a bit expensive, but if you really want to play it, or if you have a specific strategy that you can possibly use to get that going, like if you have a bunch of Ventus cards, or possibly Dan Kuso in play, then I guess that could work. Ventus Pegatrix, I guess this would also be a good reason to buy it, because I haven't really seen it in a single pack, but I also could be wrong. Maybe there is a single pack for it. But I bought this mainly because I need this and I can't find it in a single pack, and I wanted this because I have the Evo card for it and I just want to be able to use it. Serpentines Ultra Core, I mean, Aquos here I can live without. Honestly, I wish I could find a different one at the same price. Like if there was another Serpentines triple pack, I would have bought that instead, but hey, what can you do? It comes with some pretty decent cores, but the card lineup it has here are all pretty vanilla, just decent, except for this. This could be good. Otherwise, I don't know, it's pretty 50-50 chance for me. I don't think this thing's worth it, the Serpentines, and I don't think the cards in here are worth it. Maybe these two are worth it, depending how you want to play with them. These two, I mean. The cores, they're okay. So, tell me what you guys think of this deck, and well, this pack, in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!